traffic is fucking ridiculous.
I got a great idea. You ready? Ban all cars.
There you go.
Done.
Well, what about Minority Report?
Minority Report's the
what
best.
was the thing there?
Everything is an auto driving
Everything's
car.
on a
Works for
tram.
me.
Yeah.
Everything's on a tram.
And you don't own a car. You can off the in the country and stuff.
Super
but
high
in the
rates.
city, you just call for a car and like then close.
I got a friend of mine who works on those cars.
Yeah.
Like as his job. Man, that shit's coming, man.
Oh yeah,
It's coming fast.
I recently listened to an interesting podcast
Sounds
talking
awesome.
about like the sacrifice problem of if.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's super interesting. It's like if you're in a self-driving car and you're alone and it's about to hit a family of 4 with children.
Yeah.
What
Barrel right through.
What would you what would you want the car to do?
I would want the car to shoot out like a wall of foam.
Okay.
No, actually, here's the question.
So
It's like, do you want the car to save you, or do you want the car to save
It can only
pedestrians?
save one, right? And it's interesting because obviously it's too late now because the way we got into this
myself.
conversation didn't set it up properly. But you ask people objectively, a car is going with one person in it, and there's 4 people about to get hit by it.
Yeah.
The car can only save one group. What should it do? And everyone says, "Well, I'll kill the driver because save the family."
And the problem got solved when that was actually put to focus groups, and no one's going to buy a car that kills you.
Because you then ask the same person the same question, except you are in the car, and everyone's like, "Fuck no, I wouldn't buy that car."
No.
right?
Why would you buy a car that kills you?
But everyone agrees the right thing to do would be to save the
That's why
family.
so
it's a
if you
huge
drive a car manually. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. If you have
So-
an automatic car that makes an automatic decision,
Yeah,
then
so it's a huge conundrum because everyone agrees on what the right procedure should be, but no one personally wants to be the driver of that car.
now there's
you
like
know?
a certain level. It's like, oh well, I want it to protect me.
Yeah.
But like, well, what we can do is put razor blades and like battering rams in front. It's like, no, I don't want to like completely. I don't want to Mad Max the family.
Yeah.
That's why I said like styrofoam wall to like. I don't know.
It's a super interesting like real life moral dilemma that we're actually approaching.
Don't worry,
and trying to solve.
We'll never approach it in Montreal. The fact that the construction here never ends means automatic
going
cars
slow.
will never happen.
Yeah, the potholes will just swallow.
Well,
them.
no, because you need highly detailed maps to do that kind of stuff. And have you seen a map of Montreal that's accurate? No, never. You never have, ever. Because it's always wrong.
Our automatic cars will just have tank treads.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just fuck it.
All right, does everyone go back in the carriages?
Just roll over Jimmy, Jimmy 2, and Jimmy 3.
Just use carriages again.
I mean, there's horses. There's
carriages.
horses
No,
around
there
all the
is.
time.
Just
yeah.
no, let's all get into them.
But the horse is shit everywhere.
Then there would be then get a type of ape that eats horse shit.
But
I feel like that joke didn't work that well this time, and it's just weird.
Well, I thought someone would continue.
But
it.
what will curb the ape population?
Don't worry, because during Montreal winters, the apes will freeze to death. Then we just fly in a new wave of apes in the spring.
What do we do about the ape corpses? Now we got ape corpses
Good
everywhere.
thing horses love ape corpses.
Okay, that's not real.
Perfect.
Because then we might get a group of horses that have a taste for fucking simian
hey,
flesh.
Okay, well then we can set up the street vendors and they can just start selling the meat.
There we go.
There you go,
Ape
that's
meat.
better, ape meat.
If we raise the apes in oat baths, they will naturally
So
scent.
they're just caked in
They
this
will
armor
naturally
of oats.
be scented like oats.
No, you're not.
And therefore, we maintain the oat palette
You're not
of
raising
the horse.
the apes in oats to armor them.
No, I mean like so that they're more
You
delicious.
keep
More
them oat
enticing
flavored.
horses.
like a fish stick.
Yeah,
like
you keep
fry-
them. You
fry
batter
them
them.
oats.
You batter those apes in
Deep fry
oats.
the apes in oats, and the horses will have a fucking field
Right,
day.
so you've got
it's their goddamn birthday every
and
day.
so the apes are eating the horse shit, but they're caked in the oats. And then when they die naturally in the Montreal winter, the horses and
they're frozen corpses.
self-sustaining, perpetual motion.
There's so something about the term Principal Skinner just goes, the apes freeze to death. Cheery even.